What's up, guys? I'm here, Nantucket Lacrosse ASMR. I have here a Cascade XRS Pro in gold with white. This was my own personal helmet from my high school days. I wore this helmet for about 3.5 years. It served me very well. You can see that it's starting to wing out on the edges from me leading my head and hitting people. These are the cleats that I used. Nike, of course. Our colors are navy blue, gold, and white. Back when I was a wee lad, I wore a hot pink helmet back in my elementary school days. So for my senior year of high school, I decided to get blue cleats with the pink Nike swoosh to nod back to that. Our school colors are darker blue than this, but I like these ones. This is my short stick. It's an STX carbon fiber shaft. Then we have an ECD Weapon X face-off head on top. I play long pole. I'm a close defender. I like playing crease, but this is my go-to short pole. I love her very much. You know, for girls' high school and for girls' games, they use yellow balls. That always made me really mad that boys' high school games used white, at least where I'm from. It would be really nice to use like lime green or something, because when you have the Friday night lights coming down, way easier to see lime green balls than white. Makes it easier for our goalies, for defenders to pick them out of the air, for offensive players to catch. I mean, it would just make the game more fun. You know, spectators could see the ball easier. It's not like hidden ball plays really work all that touch anymore. Plus, you could just get lime green mesh. You know, stick drip would change a little bit. I think. I'd like that. One of my first ever heads, the Warrior diaper mesh. This thing was a trip when I started playing back in my 3rd grade year. Currently on my long pull shaft, I'm running, you won't believe this, but I'm running a Project Beta, an Ion Project Beta with spider mesh for a low pocket. It's not really a defensive combo, but I like to be different sometimes. That sounded really stupid. Yes, it snapped in like 2 games, and I got the warranty. You know, lacrosse is a sport. It's so much fun. And I've been seeing these TikToks of it growing in like Africa. I think that's awesome. I think that's really cool. I know lacrosse is coming to the Olympics, but it's not real lacrosse. You know, they're doing is it 7-on-7s? Sixes, it's something like that. It's not the real lacrosse, it's the lacrosse we played back in COVID, if you remember that. My sixth grade year, they we got a little bit of the season and then they canceled it for COVID. And then 7th grade, we came back and I think it was 7-on-7 or it was 5-on-5. No, it was sixes. It was sixes because we didn't have a goalie. The goals, they flipped them like on the head. So if the goal's like this, then they flipped it and then turned it so that the triangle bottom was face up. That was my 7th grade year. That was horrible. There were no positions really. Anybody could run up and down as much as they wanted. It was kind of like box lacrosse, except there was no big goalie and the hitting rules were still like normal. And we had to wear masks in game. God, that sucked. This isn't so much lacrosse, but this is my pregame energy drink. Not sponsored yet. Monster. I like the white Monster. I really like the red, white, and Raz. Red, white, and Raz that came out. It's pretty good. Enough of that. finally, we just have one of my lacrosse balls. Yes, I drew on blue highlighter on one side and red on the other. I don't really think this is going to get picked up by the mic. Oh, never mind. I just got highlighter all over my hand. I didn't think about that. That's it for the first Nantucket ASMR. The first Nantucket ASMR lacrosse video. Please like, subscribe, and share to somebody so that they can get the full experience too. Let's grow the game together, guys.